Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, it's going to be kind of like a chit chat type of video. As the year comes to an end, I want to share a few things that I have learned this year. 6 things that I realized as a third-year real estate agent. If it's your first time on my channel, I am a third-year real estate agent here in Philadelphia, and I started uploading videos in 2017 as soon as I got my real estate license. In this channel, you're gonna find a lot vlog style, day in the life, and also tips for new real estate agents. If you like this type of video, make sure you subscribe, and let's get into the video. Okay, number one that I've realized something was I've been pretty much focusing a lot with like cold call, especially with residential real estate. So yesterday I signed a 1.275 million commercial listing from a cold call seller, and I was talking to my dad about how I got the listing and what I see myself and envision myself, you know, years down the road, what I want to do. And I told him, I said I really wanted to get involved with commercial real estate. I want to sell millions of dollars worth of real estate. And my dad told me, he said, listen, it's always easy to make money from the rich versus get rich making money from the poor. So I just never thought about it. And now after listening to what he has said to me, I realized all throughout my career, I mean, it's not like, not to take it personal, but like when I make phone calls with, let's say, a $200,000 neighborhood versus a $700,000 neighborhood, right? If you think about it, people who live in a nicer home tend to be a lot nicer. Like, they're generally happier. I mean, it is intimidating for a new real estate agent to get into a listing appointment that's, you know, $1 million for sure. But this is kind of how my mindset has been shifting. Like, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm trying to get commercial real estate. I'm trying to get more listings that's like above $500,000. Number 2 is real estate agent is the most underpaid job I think there is. When I think back about when I first started, especially year 1, I have worked long hours. And if you think about it, lawyers, CPA, a lot of these people, they get paid even when you give them a call to get a consultation. Lawyer charge about $150 or $300 just per 1 hour of session to talk to them, and they write contract for $1,600 just for writing a contract, right? But if you think about realtor, we get into the car, we show houses, we answer all the questions that you have. Like maybe after 10 o'clock, if you have an emergency question, then we will still be texting it to you. We'll be on the phone for hours to kind of consult first-time home buyer, what question that they might come up, and then we will be there to answer it for them. If we don't make it to closing though, all the work and all the hours that we put into this one particular deal, we're not gonna get paid. So this is something that you have to realize before you step into this career. This is not what HGTV or $1 million listing looks like. Like, you're not gonna be in the business day 1, get $1 million listing, like $30,000 paycheck. That's not how that works. And I'm telling you right now, first year 1, year 2, you're gonna work a long hour and you're not really getting compensated that much. And number 3, don't underestimate the power of social media. At the very beginning, I have Instagram, I have YouTube. I just kind of weighing both, and I start disliking Instagram because I feel like they're just getting me like distractions. I feel like I can't really get solid lead from IG versus YouTube. I do get referrals from YouTube. Year 1, year 2, year 3, agent referrals from out of state. This year, I started my second channel where I kind of use Mandarin to educate Chinese buyers on purchasing investment properties or just properties in general in Philadelphia. And I'm not joking, you guys, my watch time skyrocketed, and it was more than 999% higher than previous video, and it's insane. And I've been gaining almost 500 subs in the past 2 weeks. So this just is really shocking to me. Because of that, I'm getting 2 to 3 leads per day. I just consult these buyers, or I direct them to the YouTube video that I make, and then I hook them up with my buyer agent. Now that I have a team, I have 3 people who are helping me out with my additional buyer leads. So I basically don't really work on those leads. I just kind of send it to my buyer agent. I educate all my buyer agent on their closing skills and ratio. I educate all my buyers of how to differentiate different agents and how to kind of know when we send you a listing, they've already educated themselves, so it will be a lot smoother for both parties. And it's just really shocking to me of what I could have done and achieved just by having that Chinese YouTube channel. And I think you guys should do it too. I think the reason that it's being so successful is 1, it's very niche specific, and 2, I'm really educating them and I'm providing value to my audience. I think in order to be successful in this business, vision yourself where you are going to be is super important. A lot of agents I see, they can take 20, 30 listings a year, or they can take 40 transactions a year working with buyers on a daily basis. And they're year 4, year 5, year 6 estate agents. They're great, they're making more than the average, but can they have the potential of double or triple their income? Probably not, because they are going on a path that's very duplicable, and they're going on the path that's most agents who are doing, right? But in order for you to leverage and make more, I think what you really need to do is do the things that you spend the least amount of time, but you are laying your ground and you are building your database and pipeline. So those things really allow you to do what you wanted to do, and you can leverage on using other people too. For instance, what I'm really trying to say is you gotta think of a passive way to create leads. YouTube or social media with Zillow, paid leads, and hire assistant, hire a buyer agent. All those things that allow you to be prospecting on the business and prospecting on the lead. If you really think about it, in this real estate world, 2 things are the most important. For real estate agent, 1, how to find listing. How do you prospect? How do you get real estate leads? For real estate investor, how to find a great deal. How to find a great deal that's off market. How to find a great deal that you can send it to your investors, or you can eventually kind of, buy and hold, or you can flip it, right? These are just like breaks it down. These are the 2 most important things. So if you can master your skill, you will never be like it. There's just no way that you won't be successful in this business. So these are the other things that I realized, and I just think it's really good and I wanted to share. Last but not least is you will pay for other people's mistakes. What am I saying? In real estate, you are constantly in contact with seller, buyer, title company, and lender. And let's say, for instance, you get a listing. You've put the house on the market, you coordinate showing times between the renter and the buyer agent, you put a deal together, they send in an offer, present it, accept it, now it's in escrow, right? You're so happy, you're like sitting there thinking that you're gonna get paid in 45 days. But when the title search came back, the title is not clean. Seller has 4 judgment, 2 lien, then the seller needs to provide satisfaction letter. If the seller can't claim the title, then they can't go to closing because the buyer can't get an owner policy. Title is not clean, they won't allow you to close. So we either extend it or the buyer walk, which means all the hard work that you have done for a month and a half is just going waste. Not because that you did anything wrong, it's because that your seller couldn't get the lien cleared out before the closing date. So it's really just as simple as that, like you're paying for other people's mistakes. So I hope this video shares some lights of any of you guys out there who want to be a real estate agent. If you like today's video, make sure you click like and subscribe to this channel. This is Luna over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.